Welcome to LinkedIn Mastery for Beginners. I'm thrilled you're here because you're about to discover something that could completely transform your professional life. And the best part, you don't need to be a tech genius or networking wizard to make it happen. Let's start with a simple truth. LinkedIn isn't just another social media platform where people post pictures of their lunch. It's actually the world's largest professional networking platform with over 900 million members worldwide. Think of it as Facebook's serious business suit-wearing cousin who actually has their life together. But here's what's really exciting. LinkedIn is where careers are made, deals are closed, and opportunities are discovered every single day. Right now, as we speak, someone is getting hired, someone is landing their dream client, and someone is making a connection that will change their entire career trajectory. And by the end of this course, that somebody could be you. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. LinkedIn sounds intimidating, or I'm not good with this online stuff, or maybe even, do I really need another thing to manage? I get it. But here's the thing. LinkedIn is actually designed to be simple and user-friendly. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about showing up authentically and professionally. Let me share a quick story that might surprise you. Last year, a woman named Sarah, a teacher from Ohio who had never used LinkedIn before, decided to create a profile because she was thinking about changing careers. She spent just 30 minutes setting up her profile, connected with a few former colleagues, and started sharing occasional thoughts about education and learning. 3 months later, an educational technology company reached out to her through LinkedIn and offered her a remote position that doubled her salary. 30 minutes of setup, 3 minutes of casual engagement, and life-changing results. That's the power of LinkedIn when you know how to use it properly. So, what exactly is LinkedIn? Think of it as your professional home base on the internet. It's where you showcase your work experience, skills, and achievements. It's where you connect with colleagues, industry leaders, and potential employers. It's where you can learn about new opportunities, share your existing expertise, and build relationships that can open doors you didn't even know existed. But here's what LinkedIn is not. It's not a place to share your political opinions, your weekend party photos, or your thoughts about your ex-boss. LinkedIn is professional territory, and that's actually what makes it so powerful. When everyone's focused on business and career growth, the conversations are more meaningful and the connections are more valuable. Now, before we dive into creating your profile, let's talk about why this matters for your career. Whether you're looking for a new job, trying to advance in your current role, or building your own business, LinkedIn gives you 3 incredible advantages. First, visibility. Your LinkedIn profile is like having a professional billboard that's visible 24/7 to recruiters, potential clients, and industry leaders. Even when you're sleeping, your profile is working for you. Second, credibility. A well-crafted LinkedIn profile instantly makes you look more professional and established. It's like having a digital resume that never gets lost in a pile of papers. Third, opportunity. LinkedIn is where the hidden job market lives. Many positions are filled through networking and connections before they're ever posted publicly. LinkedIn gives you access to this insider network. All right, let's get your profile set up, but don't worry, we're going to take this step by step, and by the end of this module, you'll have a profile that you're genuinely proud of. The first thing you'll need is a profile photo, and this is more important than you might think. Your photo is the first thing people see, and it can make or break that crucial first impression. Now, I'm not saying you need to hire a professional photographer, but you do need a photo that looks professional. Here's what works. A clear, recent photo where you're smiling genuinely and looking directly at the camera. You should be the only person in the photo, and you should be dressed like you would for a job interview in your industry. The background should be simple, think plain wall, not your cluttered home office or that amazing vacation sunset. And please, for the love of all that's professional, no selfies in your car, no group photos where we have to guess which person you are, and definitely no photos with your pets, kids, or significant other. Save those for your personal social media accounts. Next up is your headline, and this is where most people make a big mistake. They simply put their job title and call it a day. But your headline is prime real estate. It's some of the most visible text on your entire profile. Instead of just marketing manager, try something like marketing manager helping B2B companies increase lead generation by 40%. You see the difference? Your headline should tell people what you do and, more importantly, how you help people or what value you bring. Think of it as your professional tagline. If you're between jobs, don't write seeking opportunities. Instead, focus on your expertise and what you bring to the table. Now, let's talk about the About section, which is your chance to tell your professional story. This isn't your resume, it's more personal and conversational. Start with what you're passionate about professionally, then talk about your experience and what you've achieved. End with what you're looking for or how people can connect with you. Here's a secret. People don't just hire skills and experience. They hire people they like and trust. Your About section is where you show your personality while staying professional. Share what motivates you. Mention a hobby if it's relevant to your professional brand, or talk about a challenge you've overcome. Keep it to about 2 to 3 short paragraphs. Nobody wants to read a novel, but they do want to get a sense of who you are as a person and a professional. When you're adding your work experience, don't just list your job duties. Focus on your achievements and the impact you made. Instead of responsible for managing social media accounts, try manage social media accounts for 5 clients, increasing engagement by 60% and generating 200 plus qualified leads. Numbers and results make your experience come alive. Now, for your skills section, be strategic. LinkedIn allows you to list up to 50 skills, but that doesn't mean you should. Focus on your top 10 to 15 skills that are most relevant to your career goals. And here's a pro tip. The order matters. Put your most important skills first because those are the ones that people will prominently see on your profile. Now, let's talk about your custom LinkedIn URL. By default, LinkedIn gives you a URL that looks like linkedin.com/in/yourname12345. But you can customize this to just linkedin.com/in/yourname. This looks much more professional on your resume, business cards, and email signature. It's a small detail that makes a big difference. Now, before we wrap up, let's quickly cover some important settings. LinkedIn has privacy controls that let you manage who can see what information about you. If you're job hunting while currently employed, you can set your activity to be less visible to your current connections. You can also control who can see your email address and phone number. For notifications, I recommend starting with the default settings and then adjusting based on your preferences. You don't want to be overwhelmed with emails, but you also don't want to miss important messages or connection requests. Here's something that might surprise you. LinkedIn has a feature called Open to Work. That lets recruiters know you're looking for opportunities. You can set this to be visible only to recruiters so that your current employer won't see it. This is incredibly powerful because it puts you on recruiters' radar without broadcasting your job search to the world. By now, you should have a LinkedIn profile that's not just complete, but compelling. You've got a professional photo that makes a great first impression, a headline that clearly communicates your value, and an about section that tells your story and experience that highlights your achievements. But here's the thing, creating your profile is just the beginning. In our next module, we're going to talk about how to build a strategic professional network. We'll cover who to connect with, how to find the right people, and what to say when you reach out. Because having a great profile is wonderful, but having a great profile that's connected to the right people, well, that's where the magic happens. Remember, LinkedIn success isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentic, professional, and consistent. You've taken the first important step by setting up your foundation. Now it's time to build on it. I'll see you in the next module where we'll turn your LinkedIn profile from a digital resume into a networking powerhouse. You're going to love what comes next.